Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday, baby. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Today we had a beautiful snowstorm. Hope y'all are safe out there. Hope y'all are doing all right, staying warm, staying healthy, staying indoors. Happy Friday, Echo. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're somewhere cold, I hope you're warm. If you're somewhere warm, I hope you get to enjoy the beach today or something like that. I don't know. I hope your weekend's great. Hope your weekend's looking fine, because my Saturday's looking empty. My Sunday's looking packed. So we'll see how it goes. I didn't get any snow, sadly. Well, we got more than enough for the entire country. So let's just call it even with that, shall we? For the first time, I guess for the second time since I went snowboarding for the first time, but for the second time, I have tried to make the most of snow, and I have succeeded. I've done great today. I had a friend come over. We both took our old garbage cars, and let's just say we took them out for a little bit of a spin. Got them snowy roads, got them slippery slopes, got all that mumbo jumbo, that funky jazz, you know what I'm talking about. Got all those set up, and we still went, and it was crazy. It was definitely fun. Got a bunch of videos of it happening. Sent it to our third friend who didn't want to come because he was too busy fiddling around with a 3D printer. Like, what kind of cringe is that? Like, we're like, hey, let's go drifting in our cars in the snow now that we've got a snowstorm after so long. And then he's like, no, I gotta work on my 3D printer. Like, bro, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? You gotta work on your 3D printer, man. He's like, I wanna print out little car models for you guys. I'm like, okay, how about you get in your actual car with us and we just go for an actual drive in our actual cars? Sorry guys, next time. Ridiculous. I can't believe this is the same person who would always get so excited when we'd talk about cars previously. Now he's like, let me just 3D print some things real quick. You know, coincidentally enough, this is the guy that's getting married this summer. So you know, maybe there's a correlation there, maybe there isn't. I just don't want to be that person, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that person that says it, but some of us are thinking it, you know what I'm saying? It's on the other side of this. Anyway, I hope everyone else's weekend's gonna be great. I hope everyone else has some decent plans. I've got a bunch of friends coming over on Sunday. Well, they're all coming over on Sunday because we're gonna be, I don't want to say modding, but like sort of fiddling around with the car a little bit. I'm gonna add a dash cam, and then I'm gonna add a sort of this light in the back that is like, you know, extra indicators and extra, you know, reverse light, and it's just an extra light at the back of the car that I need to add in. Because why not? Yeah, sounds like fun. Oh yeah, this is gonna be like the break-in for me to start modding my car. I'm just waiting until my warranty ends, so that once the warranty ends, I'm just gonna start taking things out of this car. I'm gonna just I'm gonna start taking things out, replacing things, just to make the drive a little bit more fun every morning. You know what I mean? Does anyone here have misophonia? Do you guys know what misophonia is? Completely unrelated topic, by the way. Not at all related to the other one. But if you don't know what misophonia is, it's like that, not that fear, but it's like that, it's like a reflexive, it's like a reaction someone would have to certain sounds. And a lot of the time it's disgust. And usually sounds are like, you know, human sounds, like, you know, chewing, lips smacking, all that kind of weird stuff. So I have that. Now I'm wondering if slurping on tea or water or whatever is the same thing. Does that trigger it for some of y'all? Assuming you already had it to begin with? Or is that just completely fine? I'm just wondering. I don't know what it's like on your side. I'm gonna probably watch this in like post and just be like, oh wow, that was horrendous. Don't ever do that again. And then, you know, never do that again. But, you know, until then. Anyway, so today's agenda is as follows. Today we're gonna be doing I just picked the first 3 quizzes that ICE has sent me. I just have them lined up. I'm gonna start doing them real quick. Then once I sort of bang them all out, I'm gonna switch to Hogwarts Legacy, get some wizarding on. I honestly just want to finish the game because I want to try inviting a bunch of friends so we could play some Sons of the Forest. That's a game I really want to play. Oh, have you guys heard? Oh, so anyway, let's do that. I'll talk about the other thing that I want to talk about while I sort of do this. So, shall we? All right. So this is our first quiz. The troll quiz. I think this is the first iteration of the troll quiz that I have ever received from ICE, but we'll see how it goes. Hey bro, welcome to the troll quiz. Can you guys see that right? Fine? Yeah, hopefully you're fine. Welcome to the troll quiz, but don't worry bro, if you're smart you won't get trolled. Anyways, you know that troll face meme? Where there's that face that trolls you or something? What year did it originate? Now, see, the issue with the troll quiz that starts off with a history question is that it's not so much of a troll because I don't know history. Where's my mouse? Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and say like 2008. Oh, find the next button. What on earth? Where's the next button? What the heck? Oh, it's right here. Does that count? I just want to double check that he's not. That there's no other one. Why are there so many next buttons? What on earth? I did see this one, by the way. I just want to make sure that there's no other one that he put here so that he doesn't pull a card of like, no, that's not what I meant. Okay, I don't see anything else. I'm just click here. You didn't actually get trolled, but don't worry, bro. There's more to come. Anyways, have you seen that Disney Sword in the Stone thing? There's like Arthur or whatever his name is, and there's a sword. Where is the sword in the Disney movie, The Sword in the Stone? It's in an anvil, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to ask you the question, okay? I mean, it's called The Sword in the Stone. Well, just remember there's a sword, there's a stone. This sword in the stone. Okay, dude, you're not giving me options. It's literally in the title. Okay, what do you want me to do? Weird glitch anyway. Let me just re-ask my question. I hope you didn't actually get trolled, but don't worry, bro. There's more to come. Oh, he's copied and pasted it. It's in the anvil. It was stone. Imagine failing that bad. That was my second guess. Just kidding. It was anvil. You're still sus. No, I'm not a sussy baka, but I just want to move on with this quiz. Okay, sure. Let me just play some music while this happens. Let me just turn this down because I think it's gonna get really loud. Or maybe it does need to be loud. I don't know. All right, question number 3. Oh, for the record, Sword in the Stone, the Disney movie, yes. Sword in the Stone, the sword is actually in an anvil, not in the stone. Don't ask me why. I just remember coming across that piece of, like, that fact, like, a while ago. Why is sword in the stone in an anvil? No, I'm just kidding, but... I don't know. Try to search it up. Didn't get anything. Moving on. Yeah, it is. Just don't get trolled, okay? Click the third option. The third option. Didn't click this option. Okay, sure, bro. All right, sick. Literally the easiest question ever. Correct. Here's your trophy. You got the easiest questions because of the history of questions. Right. Awarded to Mr. Sphinx King. Thank you. Can you move on with the quiz? There it is. We here at Troll Quiz Incorporated like to give the player the freedom of choice. Please select what you want. A question about geography, a question about spelling. Spelling for sure. Okay, here's the questions of your actions. Where's Manila? The Philippines, the Philippines, the Philippines. I think it's this one. 1L? Wait, is it 1L, 1P? Wait, is this the same answer as this? Philippines? Is it 1L, 1P? Okay, well, whatever. Next question. But where's Manila? Oh, what the heck? No, that's not an L, that's an I. That's 2 L's. Well, in the thing, those aren't lowercase L's, they're uppercase I's. How are you supposed to know the difference? Doesn't matter. Okay, well, they're uppercase I's. Why is this copy and pasted 3 times? Okay, but where's Manila? Don't worry, bro, there's no lowercase L's in the option choices. I pinky promise. The Philippines. The Philippines. What was anything about lowercase L's in the question? That I in Manila is actually a lowercase L. Huh. Okay. Well. Okay, bro, you know what? Just click where Manila is. No base this time, bro. Just click the actual answer. The Philippines. I don't know anymore. Okay, thank God. I was like quadruple guessing myself. Because every time I guessed something, it was the lowercase L came back to haunt me. Not the biggest fan. Next question, please. What has 4 legs and bark? Coffee table? But a table has 4 legs and bark. Okay, sure. Yeah. Question number 10. Now, for this one, you gotta watch a vid. That's definitely not a Rickroll. All you have to do is copy and paste this link in new tab. Some animation of some pugs that stack on top of each other to reach a cookie jar. So this is a counting question. Or my question is, how long does it take in the video for the pugs to reach the cookie jar? So yeah, just this video, bro. I'm out here double checking, make sure it's the same URL, so he's not double crossing me. The pugs reach the cookie jar. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say they don't reach it. A short as 6-second clip loop. So sadly, the bugs never reach it. But my question is, how long you watched and counted for? 1 loop. I heard the music sort of loop back ish, and I was like confused. And then that was it. No more confusion. Hey, 6 out of 10. Bro, I actually thought he got 6 out of 10. What do you mean? What do you mean? I think you got 6 out of 10, right? Also, I lied. That was question 9. Man, just let me play the game. Why are you baiting me with questions? 50%. We're not done yet, Echo. We're not done. Don't get trolled too, man. You got too. You got. Yeah, okay. That was question 9. So yeah, it's a real question. Okay, bro, don't look down on your keyboard because that's cheating. But how many single letter vowels are on the top row? Oh no, Echo got. How many single letter vowels are on the top row of a QWERTY keyboard? Single letter vowels? What does that mean? It's all of them except A, no? E, I, O, U. top priority is neither numbers. Oh my god, dude. Well, for the record, I have the escape button on my top row, so that's 1E. And then I have the delete button on the other side, so that's 3 E's. So actually that's 4. I was right. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a good day. Okay, that's not right. That's definitely not right. Click the next I say actually called no lie maybe. This, oh my god, dude, stop! Just just let me move on with my life. I'll show you the fake maybe. Your awful score. Sheesh! We got a 7, baby. That was a lot. That was a lot of, like, you know, up and down throws, debates, baits, distractions. It's free to start. What does this button do? Oh, okay. I don't want to do that. All right, next question. Next quiz. Select all the part 3. You want to select things, bro? I mean, do you know the rules, right? It's time. 10 questions. Select all that apply. Well, you can just tell me first you want a clue. The quiz might be a little confusing without a clue, so I would recommend it, but it's your choice. Sure, yeah. Give me the clue, Ice. Okay, I'm gonna list a brand, and you just gotta tell me the flavors of it. Seems simple enough. Doritos, Dinamita chile limon, sweet spicy chile, flamin' hot. No, it's Cheetos. Taco, flamin' hot Doritos. Really? Mountain Dew, Baja Blast. That's all I know. Everest, Fresh Fresco, Supernova. Oh, okay. Flamin' hot. Why is there flamin' hot Mountain Dew? Jolly Ranchers, tropical mango, raspberry, golden pineapple, and sweet strawberry. Huh, okay. Kool-Aid, fruit punch, berry cherry, strawberry kiwi. That's it. Oh my god, there's no fruit punch. Or Jamaica, Oreos, Game of Thrones, double stuff, cream betweens. I don't know, lemon ice. Double stuff is not a thing. Gatorade. Okay, you know what? At this point, your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, I was there. Monster Energy, Code Red, Crazy Mango, Extreme Punch. How did I get the only ones wrong? Wait, no, the rest were wrong too. There's only one right answer. Ben and Jerry's, Funky Monkey. It is not peanut butter. Tonight Dough, Empowerment. Yeah. Pop Tart, Apple Tart, Cranberry, Cinnamon, Orange. Nope, Blue Raspberry. Oh, s'mores, Febreze, Zesty Lemon, Fresh Lavender, and Hawaiian Aloha. I put 2 ones with the only one correct answer, although that last prompt was kind of sus. Maybe you were able to beat your last score of 7. Max score is still 30. How do you think you did? Negatives for sure. Negatives for sure. I was not even competing. I got thrashed around, tossed around, and played with. That's insane. He asked me questions that I had remotely no idea how to respond to. I don't know what the flavors were. I don't know how you can get Flamin' Hot Gatorade. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Was it Flamin' Hot Gatorade? I don't even know anymore. There was a Flamin' Hot thing that should not have been Flamin' Hot. Double stuffed Oreo is not a flavor? Am I confused? Anyway, next question. Next quiz. Hey, is it this or that? Part 3 review edition. Okay, bro, so how about this? Review edition. I tell you a movie or a game, and you gotta tell me if it's a review by a movie critic or I'm just a normal person, audience member. Here's your first movie. I'll watch out for the timer. Shrek. Wait, what? Tell me if it's a review by a movie critic or just a normal person, audience member. Here's your first movie. Watch out for the timer. Shrek. I think Shrek sucks. Audience? I'm so confused. One of the animated classics. 8 out of 10. He reminds me of my grandma. Animation is hardly groundbreaking. A critic said that? This movie is like a donkey eating a waffle? A critic said that? Are critics less professional than I think? Torturing the gingerbread man? I'm sold. No way! Okay, these guys are actually unhinged. This is a fun movie for the whole family. They make jokes about fairy tales in a very clever way. Must watch. Definitely audience. That's too baity. The Legend of Farjo's planning to be a fairy tale. Okay, the animation is absolutely incredible. Okay. Let's switch it up a bit. Instead of telling me if it's a critic or user, tell me if it's a review of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild or Goat Simulator 3. They made a third one. You can be a goat. Well, yeah, Zelda or goat. Here's your first review. I lasted an hour. I don't know how to play such bad looking games nowadays. No one would say that about Goat Simulator, dude. Goat Simulator is too goated of a game. The Legend game, the very interesting game, and is Uncle for Grow and Elden Ring. The game is very fun. What is this review? Is this review written by like a 3-year-old? Boring game would recommend Sonic Frontiers is a way better game and it's on sale now. No way. Cancel this person. Who said that? Somewhat boring, no music, no passion, but not as interesting as the old ones. A puzzle game, however, it is a good game worth a try. Alright. Done deal. Exquisite to be honest here. Some of the time I find the game quite buggy, but I usually get used to it. Definitely better than Gotham Knight, Spider-Punk. All the negative ones are Legend of Zelda. All the positive ones are Goat Simulator. Fantastic. I love this game very much. Yes. It's a Goat Simulator kind of critique. Great game. Disgusting. We can see too many Easter eggs in this game and they are very good. Simulator. Legend of Zelda doesn't have any Easter eggs. Very disappointing game for me. Empty world, no dungeons, just boringness. Yeah, you feel free and open world, but there's no content. Okay, there's only one open world game in this. Can't say I was a fan. Played and found it too easy and quite boring. I really don't see the fuss about these games. Bright garbage for children. True. Tell me if this is a review. If this review is a score of 0 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Seems easy. Everyone says that. How about a game of Red Dead Redemption 2? It's simple, bro, maybe. The review I'm about to say a 0 or a 10. This is the best game ever been made. No one even close. Thank you, Rockstar. 10 out of 10. No way. You said all that and then 0 out of 10. This game is 8th generation's best game without even a close rival. Amazing gameplay, surprising storyline, ear-catching music, and stunning graphic atmosphere. Am I getting baited? Game is boring before or middle of the plot, but that not matter. This game is super. 10 out of 10. What the heck? Best game in the world. Never saw such perfect story. Every second of it, game of history. One of my favorite I've ever played. I don't got anything more to say. The online is not the best. The online is not the best. 0 out of 10. I like horsey. This is too honest. Main character, 10 side characters, 10 main story, 10 side quests, 9 open world, infinite graphics, 10... Oh, main character, 10 side character, okay, 0 out of 10. Following the stupid thing that we've been going through. Good game, but only one language. Rockstar game too easy to do another dubbing. 0 out of 10. Pfft, can't even do it non-English. I'm Asian and I've never knew what's cowboy is, but this game is making me know what's cowboy is. 10. You learn something. Oh, he does not like cowboys. They do not like cowboys after this game. Witcher 3 seems better for me, but it's a great game. Game of the year for sure. Okay. Top of Metacritic scores. What about the reviews? Some games are more hated than others, so just tell if the average user review for the game I'm about to say is higher or lower than 5 out of 10. The standards are pretty mediocre, just like Sphinx's average score. Overwatch. Lower. Really? People like Overwatch? Fortnite. People hate Overwatch? League of Legends. Everybody hates that game. No way. Those are bots. PUBG. Everyone likes it. Okay. Am I stupid? What's happening? Clash of Clans. Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone's too addicted to that game. Black Ops 4. No one likes that one. Candy Crush Saga. Everyone's too No way. Is it like the bigger the player Scarlet? I don't remember. I don't play that game, so I don't know. Apex Legends. Nobody likes it. Bots. Cyberpunk. Everybody liked it. Okay, bro, same thing, but instead of user scores being 5 out of 10, it's critic scores and 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna list the exact same games as before and just tell me if the average critic score is higher or lower. Overwatch critic score is higher than 8. Oh yeah, they were paid. Fortnite higher than 8. Definitely, they were paid for it. League of Legends higher than 8. What? League of Legends has a low critic score? PUBG Mobile lower than. Clash of Clans higher. What's happening? What's happening? Black Ops. Okay, they got paid too much to not to say anything below an 8. Candy Crush, no one cares, so they just actually reviewed it. Pokemon Scarlet. I thought they were gonna have too much PR, but I guess it works. Apex, too good, too good. Cyberpunk, too good, too good. Okay, how about this, bro? We talked a lot about games, but this is a quiz about reviews, not games. So I'm gonna list a movie, and you're just gonna tell me if the critic Rotten Tomato score it got is a 2-digit number, or isn't, which either means the movie is either really good because it has 100%, or really bad because it got a score below 10%. Anyway. Wait. Aren't there only like a handful of movies that Rotten Tomatoes given 100% to? Okay, emoji movies. I don't know. Coco. Well, did I say not a 2-digit score, or it is a 2-digit score? Don't remember. Anyway. Toy Story, 2-digit. No way. No way this is 100%. Grown Ups. Yeah, there's only a few 100%. Catwoman. No, that movie definitely got like a 0.5. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I will say this movie was a banger for me, but I don't think anyone else liked it. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Toy Story 2. Is the whole Toy Story series just 100%? Cats. Oh, I thought it would be at 0. Jack and Jill. This is definitely like a 5 or whatever. Toy Story 3. Okay, this is where they fell off. This is where they fell off. Toy Story at number 3, they stopped making bangers. I'm gonna combine both movies and TVs. I'm gonna list a thing and tell me if it's an episode of the Amazing World of Gumball, or a Netflix original program, or both. The Recruit. Netflix. Oh, thank God. Okay. The Cage. I don't know what that means. The Master. Gumball. The Heart. Netflix. The Gumball. I mean. The Glory. Netflix. You see what I mean? The Club. Both. Oh. The Circle. Gumball. I mean Netflix, of course. The Name. Gumball. Such a default. The Sale. Gumball. I should have known. The Crown is Netflix only. Talk about users, critics. So how about this? I'm gonna list a movie or a game, and you gotta say if it has a higher critic score or a higher user score. Who likes the thing more? I wonder. Mario Party 4 has a higher user score for sure. Ratatouille has a higher critic score for sure. God of War has a higher user score. Oh, I think it would have been the same. Spider-Man No Way Home has a higher critic score. No. Wow, okay. Rocket League, critic score for sure. Home Alone 2 Lost in New York has a higher user score. That movie's iconic. Guitar Hero has a higher user score. That game is not as iconic. Jumanji has a higher critic score. That movie was funded. I was wrong. Luigi's Mansion, higher user score. That place has a speedrun community entirely after. They would not give the game anything less than a 99%. Star Wars The Force Awakens, is this the good one or the bad one? Not too sure, but this looks like a critic score kind of thing. Star Wars is very iffy. Talked about movies and games, but there's still another review website for board games. So I'm going to list a review, and you just tell me if it's the board game Monopoly or the wood stacking game thingy Jenga. I played once and I put it away, probably forever. Monopoly. Okay. Version when you roll a dice and it has to pick the appropriate type of log. Much better than without dice. Okay, it's a log. Why are you rolling dice? Classic game with retro features and a nice presentation box. Oh, classic game as in... Okay. Kids to play, interest level super low. Beyond that, there was excitement from kids at first few plays, but like the rest gets old quick. But I always want to try again. Jenga. You only played Monopoly once? No. So these are reviews made by actual people, and then they just said some things. I've played Monopoly more than once. long as the players are fun, love all the cheating, I have seen over the years top laughs, Monopoly. Yeah, definitely. If there's cheating involved, it's Monopoly. Every now and then is a Jenga. Monopoly, I've played Monopoly. I've played a lot of Monopoly. I'm probably one of the best Monopoly players you'll ever meet. I'm Monopoly fanatic. I've played Monopoly for my whole life. There's nobody that plays Monopoly better than me. This one. Oh, frick, I forgot to read the question. Pain. Nope, never, ever again will I play it ever. Monopoly, dude. This, yeah. All these negative emotions. Monopoly. When you play Monopoly by the actual rules, do the actual rules involve black market deals? Because if they don't, then I've never played by actual rules. Omega review time. Alice review might be from a movie, a game, maybe even a board game, but just tell me if the review is the lowest possible review on the Sussy Reviews website thing, or the highest, but let's say 0 or 10 for convenience. Saw this once and that was enough. 0. Favorite games of all time. We're playing this game for years. I've completing it. There were so many things discovering to do. How do you give this a 0 out of 10 after saying this, dropping this gold mine? 2 players game, no luck, only brain. Okay, is this chess? Okay, now let's hope the directors and producers understand what is a movie watching this one. No idea what that means. Oh, 10 out of 10. That was too much hype. That's too much hype right there. How you will call the game 0 out of 10. No idea what that means. Fever dream I'll never escape. What? That's not a good thing. El único gran videojuego de Pokémon. Todos los demás son infinitamente peores. I think this is a positive. So I'm going to go ahead, it's negative. When I was little, I played 0 out of 10. Es la mejor película y si opinas lo contrario eres weón. Es la mejor película y si opinas 10. Boo! Baby, we out here, baby. We out here passing grades. Sheesh. When I was little, I wanted to have at least 2 of each build type. So so if I was out of 10s, I was sure to exchange a 50. with the bank or with another player. With the bank or with another player, would you just buy things? Not a passing score. How is that not a passing score? 56 out of 100? Wait, what? Wait, why are we saying that? Why is 56 out of 100 not a passing score? This is pass. 50% is a pass. 64%? Based on what? What kind of arbitrary number is that? Echo said it. Yeah, what kind of arbitrary 64% number is that? Why? Like, I'd understand if you went like, oh, a 90% only and above is a pass, because then I'd be like, oh, you're just an Arab Middle Eastern parent. Okay, sounds good. But you're saying 64%, which is still a mediocre grade. The percent, my school says so. The percent of an F. All right, well, this is a pass for me because no one said anything beforehand. Anyway, this is the part of me that would never, ever me. Oh, happy Mario Day, guys. I guess is March 10th. That's the whole thing, because you go like MAR10 and it looks like Mario. Anyway, today, right now, we are going to swap to Hogwarts Legacy. That's 3 quizzes. I'm done. I need to do more quizzes. Aiming for above 50, duh, because you didn't know. Yeah, exactly. I thought passing was 50, so I was like, all right, we'll just get just above a 50, and that's enough for me. Don't need to put too much effort into this. But now that you tell me it's 64%, next quiz, if I were to do one, I would go for above a 64%. That's what I'd do. That's what I would do. Look what up. 64% being the lowest possible grade or something? Why would that matter? I don't think that matters in the slightest. Hold on. Lowest school grade percentage. Okay. So according to Wikipedia, in Alberta, 51%. In British Columbia, it's 50%. In Ontario, it's 50%. Oh no, behind you, watch out. I'm gonna say this, but I read the message like 10 whole seconds before I said it, because I was actually just like processing how badly I would freak out if there was actually something behind me. Because what's behind me is actually like my closet door and my room door. And I could hear, I have like open back headphones, so I could hear them open up. But wasn't sure if I left my closet door open. So if there was someone there. Anyway. What is this? Passing grade 60% in Quebec. Ooh. Saskatchewan 50%. But who is Saskatchewan, bro? So by what you're saying and what I'm surmising, you're in Quebec, because that's the one. Wait, you could be, bro. How would I see your closet door? Just don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't sweat the small details. It just is what it is. Check DMs. Oh, to pass a college class. I just assumed you were in school. Is your Google in Russian? Dang. Your Google's in Russian. Okay, so you're in college is what this is. The fact that you noticed it was in Russian, that's the first thing I noticed. Like the highlight was there, and I was looking at the rest of the thing, and I was like, because that's always what I do. If people send me things, I always scan everything there is just to see if I could find something funny that I screenshotted. Like, I think you're using Opera as a browser, right? If I'm not mistaken. Might be Opera, I don't know, Opera GX. Opera, something. What is this? What is this? Who says charge your phone when someone sends a screenshot? No. I never say charge your phone. Oh, this is Firefox? Okay. I never say charge your phone when this happens. But I'll always pick out something random. Like, you know, when I said, oh, your thing's in Russian. Other times, like, I'll pick out, like, oh, what's that tab open you have there? Oh, someone sent you a message, you'd respond, you know, just some stupid things like that. Firefox died 10 years ago. Firefox is a thing. Wild. I don't care if others stopped using it as much. Dude. Let's see how much is actually being used. Hold up. Percent usage of Firefox. Oh. Usage of web browsers right here. Side counter. Yo. What is this? Wait, Samsung internet. What even is that? Dude, I'm part of the 2%. What up, baby? 3%? Oh, you're an elite. I'm more of an elitist than you are, buddy. More of an elitist than you are. People use Edge more than either of us. What? Is Edge becoming a thing? I heard it got faster, but I didn't hear it became mainstream. Bro, Firefox is better. Get out of here. Don't look. 67% Chrome. It's because Edge is pre-installed. Okay, So are you saying there's like 4% of the internet users are boomers who just didn't figure out how to install Chrome? Is that it? Mobile browsers, Chrome, and then Safari because iPhone, and then... Dude, Firefox. Wait, you use Firefox on mobile? Wait. You're one of like the 0.5% of people that use Firefox on mobile. Dude, what even is UC? Hold on. UC browser? I see no browser actually. What is this? 9 months ago? Is it from 9 months ago? But it's, dude, there's no way you're trying to push the agenda that Firefox is just better. There's literally like 1,000 of you in the world that use this thing. Hold on, what's 0.57 population of world? Okay, 7.9 billion divided by times 0.5%. 39 million. 39 million. That means all of Canada uses, like you're one of all of the Canadians that use Firefox in the world. In the world. Like the whole world, dude. Like there are 7.8 billion people in the world, and you're like, and if all the Firefox users on mobile were to group up, they would be in Canada. Like they would just, like, we could put them in the same population as Canada. You're just one of them. You're just one of them. Want to know something, Sphinx? This better not be like a dumb statement. Go, Echo, go. Dumb, I mean like, you want to know something, Sphinx? I don't care. You know, something like that. Like that's a dumb statement. But go ahead. Go ahead, let me know. I have now drunk my tea, and I'm waiting on your response. Go ahead. What is that? Wait, what is this? Yeah, I have the DMs open. What is that? This is what he sends me. What is this? Firefox Focus. What is that? The privacy browser? You use this a lot? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Pause. Your pages load faster and your data stays private. Hey, yo. Homie, banking on public unsecured Wi-Fi connections. He's going into airports, connecting to any random Wi-Fi, and he's like, let me just sign into all my bank credential applications. Dang. And while I'm at it, let me just search up how much a human liver costs on the black market. And while I'm doing that, let me just search up some, you know, some cultured websites up for some fun. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm at it, let me let me see how much a bag of, like, you know, snow costs. You know what I'm saying? Dang, homie was like, focus, bro. I'm trying to focus. Not only Firefox, but Firefox Focus, baby. Could have called it Fire Focus. You know what I'm saying? Put those two together, make yourself a nice brand. I've never heard of Firefox Focus in my life, and that's why I'm roasting. It's just pretty funny. Is this like Brave? Like the browser Brave? Is that similar to it? Because I think that was the one that deals with, like, I don't know, privacy and security and whatever and whatnot, all that kind of fun stuff. This guy sent me an article. Hold up, let's read this. Let's read this. We're not gonna read this, we're gonna skim through this. We're gonna skim through this. This is okay, for the record, you sent me this article. You sent me this article and saying this is why it's just better is the same as like what all the anti-vaxxers would do, by the way. It's the anti-vaxxer argument. It's like you have a point, and because the internet is so like wide and vast and there's a lot of stuff on the information, that you will definitely find something to support your case. Being this thing. What is Firefox Focus? Don't care. Why you should try it. Minimal, easy to use design. So is Chrome and Opera and regular Firefox. I don't know. Change your search engine in just a few steps. Every other web browser does that. Firefox Focus is incredibly customizable. Opera does that. You Samsung or Apple? Samsung, technically. It's Android, but my phone's a OnePlus. Clear your browsing history in a flash. Yo. Protect yourself against cookies. No, not the cookies. Not the cookies. Do most cookies have Apple or Samsung? I don't know. I don't actually know. Let me search that up. Homie does not like his cookies. Protect Firefox with your fingerprint. Block the apps so you can unlock it with your fingerprint. Oh, okay, it's a secret application. Man, that's not even that special, bro. Who's gonna be trying to hop into your browser? Cookies be tracking you? Sure, but they always have been. And what information do you have that's so important? Keep it private with stealth mode. Okay, everybody and their mom knows what stealth mode means in this case. It's an open source app. Isn't Chrome open? No, Chrome is not open source. Something else is open source. I don't remember what else. Open source browser. Brave is open source. Chrome is open source. Is it open source? No. Chrome is open source. Oh. Yeah, Chromium, yeah, Chromium is open source, yeah. So this is just a redundant point. This is a redundant point. This maybe, but I don't know how much you care about that one. This is a redundant point. This is a redundant point. This is redundant. This is redundant. This is, yeah, okay. I mean, you're switching to Firefox Focus because you just wanted to be part of the elite 9 people in the world who know it exists, and then the 3 people who actually continue to use it. Cookies are not redundant. No, I'm saying redundant as in all the other browsers could do this for you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying redundant because they're useless. I'm saying all the other browsers do this too. Firefox Focus might have some of these on by default, which is a different case. Like, but all the other ones you could sort of just set it up yourself and make it the default every time you open it up. But today I learned something new. There is a browser called Firefox Focus, and then Wikipedia doesn't even know it exists. Let me see. I'm seeing people. Okay, percent of Samsung versus Apple users in Canada. Apple is 60%, Samsung 27%, Google 3%. Okay, so Apple has a majority of mobile vendor market share. There you go. There you go. Canadians are confused elitists because we don't have the money to be doing this kind of stuff, to be buying Apple products and stuff, and yet we still do. We're crazy. Apple isn't that much. Oh, what's the US at? Apple strongly Samsung, its market share of 25.94% percentage points lower than Apple's. What's happening? Why is everything like sending out different stats? Mobile OS. Apple versus Samsung. Market share. Ownership. Canada. Let's do Canada again. By Apple with a significant 52% market share. Okay. And then USA. Strong lead over its closest rival Samsung. Its market share of 29.85 is 25.94 percentage points lower than Apple's. What does that mean? What's the number at? 55%. And Samsung is at 30%. But Canada... Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So yeah, it's the same thing. Except you guys can actually afford to buy these things. We cannot. Because our houses are still like, prices are jacked up like super high up. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's just the Canadian dream, baby. It's the Canadian dream. Oh! Anyway. Sidetrack. Side point? Side conversation? Side point? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I've been playing this game with a bunch of friends recently. And it's kind of cute. It's in an alpha phase. I feel like everyone has Apple though in America. It depends on where you are. But for sure, the Apple users will be flaunting their Apple products a lot more than any Android user would flaunt their Android products. You know what I mean? Android users are more low-key. They just know they're better. Apple users are like way more high-key and need everyone to know that they're an Apple user. You know what I mean? So there's this game that I've been playing with my friends called... Did I ever mention I'm wearing AirPods right now? See, there you go. AirPod Pros. Whoa. What a beast. Okay, this thing wants me to update my NVIDIA drivers. Get out of here, please. Don't. Anyway, so this game me and my friends have been playing sort of every night now. Not every night. We played once a week. I say every night, but it's just been a while since I've played games with them. This game called Necess. It's, think of it like a what, top-down Terraria is what I was told. I've never played Terraria, but it's like one of those kind of games where you just sort of build stuff and then there's like a community that you sort of walk around with, or like you have like communities and then you got to walk around and survive, build farms, build houses, protect people, fight things at night, go on quests, all that kind of stuff. And you just do it with your friends, you know. So I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but I know what I think might be better, but it takes it difficult if all your friends have Apple. It doesn't make it difficult at all if your friends have Apple. It's just the only thing that makes it would make it difficult is just a peer pressure. And so you'd want to get an Apple just to sort of fit in and be like not the odd one out. The game is called Necess. Like necessary, but without the ARY, and it's just E. Alright, Sphinx. I gotta finish my programming project reflection. I don't know what reflection means. Might join back later, but I've got to go for now. No worries, Echo. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you soon. If not, I'll see you when I see you. The green text messages. No, not the green text. Green is so ugly. You gotta switch to blue. Yeah, that's just toxicity. That's just toxicity. If your friends are like, ugh, green, disgusting, disgusting, and disgusting shit. Then, you know, ain't no friends of mine. Hold on one sec. Anyway, yeah, no worries, Echo. I have to write a 5-paragraph essay on what I did for my project, well and poorly, and other stuff. I mean, that's gotta be quick. Just write, I did amazing for 5 paragraphs straight. Ask ChatGPT to write your essay for you. Apple do it on purpose. Yeah, I know. I think, and Samsung tried to retaliate by making it so that it like they have something else back. See, Echo. Because what it used to be before was that whenever you'd like a message on Android or on iPhone to send to Android, it would just be like, oh, this person has, you know, reacted with a thumbs up to your message instead of just a different message. And I think Android sort of swapped it back on them and was like, oh, how about we do this to you now? And now and then I think iPhone now gets that message. And now iPhone users are like, no, please. But I don't think it worked the way it should have worked, because now people are like, oh, switch to Android so that we don't get this. Anyway, what was I doing here? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've touched this game. Let's check quests. Kagawa's assignment. Garlic's assignment. Oh. Acquire invisibility and use a Thunder Brew potion. I get when I don't have good connection and it's so annoying because everyone uses the thumbs up stuff to react. Yeah, I just use WhatsApp and stuff with my friends. We never text because we're all Android users. Only one of us is an iPhone user, and he only got an iPhone because what was it? Nice. Because he got it on a crazy deal. He went to like a vendor, and then the manager just happened to be there that day, and then hooked him up with a crazy good deal. What am I supposed to get? What am I missing? I'm missing some weird thing. Okay. Summoner's Court match. A new iPhone. I don't remember which iPhone he got, but yeah, a new iPhone. It was a new iPhone. He got it with some AirPods, with some phone plan, and it was crazy. And he was just super hyped about it. Yeah, that's what he got. I've never had an iPhone. My family has iPhones though. I say family, but only my brother and I are the only non-Apple users in the house. Okay, what am I doing next? Let's do... Can I do this? Pop balloons? Alright, let's do this. Let's pop some balloons, I guess. I don't know. New emote? Yeah. I have it for... I had it because it was my birthday on Friday. Last week. So I was like... What the heck is this? Gotta go this way? Which way? You had a brother too? Then you can't even have a family plan. Wait, why not? Because different devices, right? I mean, no. You could get family plans because the vendors don't care about whether you have an iPhone or not an iPhone. They just care about whether you guys are with the same plan provider, carrier, or not. That's about it. How do I shoot things? Ooh. Pop balloons around Quidditch pit. Do I just run into them? Oh, I do. Where'd they go? Oh. I don't know, I'm just gonna pop them, I guess. Happy birth? Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was my birthday indeed last Friday. I appreciate the message, my friend. Where's the last balloon? Was your birthday last Friday too? Whoa, happy birthday then. Happy birthday. Where's the last balloon? Let me go up. Can't find the stupid balloon. Can we look down? It's my birth year anniversary, actually. Isn't it always someone's birth year anniversary? Isn't that a thing? Like if it's just your birth year anniversary, it's like your birth year is the year you were born, but then anniversary means it just happens every year. Interesting. That's a very weird sentence. Yes, and you didn't get me a present. You got me. You got me. Where's my present, though? Where's my present? Where's the last stupid balloon? I gotta figure out what to get my followers for their birth year anniversaries. This emote is your present. Yes, it was a present from a friend, from my emote friend. She made the emotes and then she gifted me this. Oh, there it is. And she gifted me this emote. That was her birthday gift to me. You can't use it and then be like, oh, here's your gift. It's like taking someone else's gift and just trying to make it yours. Okay, let's go to Hogsmeade. Because that's where the other one is. And yeah, I left it. Maybe I was the one who told your emote friend to make it. Wait, Hogsmeade Station. Wait, where's Hogsmeade Station? The Collector's Cave. Wait, what? No, you definitely did not tell her how to make this emote, okay? Stop trying to take credit for someone else's gift. That's very, very uncourteous of you. Very uncourteous of you. Why would you do that? Okay, where am I? Okay, I gotta turn left. Oh, there's Hogsmeade. Okay. So it's a combined gift, don't worry. Listen, if you don't have anything, just say so. I'll only hate you a little bit if you just admit it, you know? It's fine. People don't have to have gifts. Just don't expect any in return. You know what I mean? Okay, where's Hogmeade Station? I don't know what that means. Oh, balloons. I'm assuming these are the balloons that they were talking about. I'll give you a sub if you give me a sub first. Interesting. Interesting deal, I say. You must not be the best at bargaining. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah. Okay, we did that. Not bad. Okay, next quiz. Next quest. So that's this one done. And now we gotta do herbology, and then we both lose money and we both happy. How are you gonna lose money? You're using my sub. You're using my sub and then using that as your birthday. That makes no sense. Okay, how do I get a Thunder Brew potion again? Hold on. Okay, let's just drop down. I gift you my presents. Interesting. Invisibility. Thunder Brew. I need shriveling fruit from some person. How much money do I have? 300 gold and nothing else to my name. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I got a new broom appearance. I got a new broom skin. Okay, where's the next quest? I wish there was a button I could press to go straight to quests, since I'm doing this many. Should we just do one of these? Attend herbology class in a day. Let's see what this one ends up doing. 300 gold. I got at least 500 gold. Oh, what can I say? Guess you're a better gamer than I am. What's this thing? Oh, few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Yunnan Blackwood. Oh, what the heck? What's my friend saying? Okay. Born Yunnan Wood was into a non-magical branch of the Wood family. Yunnan was misunderstood by his Muggle parents and, in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. The resentment only worsened upon young Yunnan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Yunnan first met one Artemisia Black, disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father. The half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle percentage, but rather considered him too an unwilling innocent victim of Muggle impurity. What a waste of my time. What the heck was that? Wait, wasn't I just... Where's Hogmeade Station? What? Is this Hogsmeade? Wait, where am I? That's not Hogsmeade. There's a bunch of side quests here, but that's not where Hogsmeade is. Am I going the right way now? Yes. Okay, it's over there. Let's just keep going, I guess. What is Hogsmeade Station? Ever seen a Hogsmeade Station before? I don't feel like I have. I also popped some random, unexpected balloons. Don't say that every time we come around here, man. This makes no sense. The 7.5 thing? The 9 3/4 thing, you mean? No, because I'd have to leave Hogwarts for that to happen. I'd have to leave like the entire area where I'm at right now. But I don't think that's right. Yes, man, you had the right idea. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be completely honest. You had the right idea. Just the worst possible execution of it. North Hogwarts region. Just run into brick walls until you find it. Can I not search up just Hogsmeade Station? Is that not a thing? Forbidden Forest. Let's go there. Is this Hogsmeade Station? That's definitely not a train station. Wizards don't use trains, duh. Only muggles do. Oh, this is the... There it is. Balloons! Pop, 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 pop. One. And two. I feel like I've flown here before. Oh, it was during, like, the record thing that I had to do. Okay, where's the last one? Where's the last one? Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, just pop some arbitrary bubbles somewhere else too. What's this? This looks nice. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Hold up, hold up. Let's do this. And we gotta non-consensually steal from this thing. Look at that. 500 gold, baby. Easy peasy. Oh, come on. Let me fly. Why won't it let me fly? Whoa. That's the play, baby. That's the play. That's pretty pro. Of me, at least. Okay, now what's the next quest? Okay, quest. We've done this. We've done this. We're in the middle of this. Pro gamer things. I know. And then we gotta do that. So we're just gonna do those two for now. Attend their apology class. Return to Madam Kagawa. Alright, Kagawa, ma'am. Can we just fly it? Can I just teleport to you? There we go. Just go to the lawn, and we'll talk to her. I also got to figure out what sort of thing I want. The talents. Oh, Kagawa's here. Hold on, let me rob you. Perfect. Useless. Oh, what's this on the floor? Dear Madame Kagawa, I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I've devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or to Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. Thank you, Professor Imelda Reyes. Madame Kagawa. I have... Thank you. Very. I did. Of course. Quidditch team? I thought there was no Quidditch. With what? What? Glacius? Oh. Dang. 360. Didn't even need that one. Woo! Didn't even need that button. Whatever it was. Glacius. New spell unlocked. Glacius! Where is it? This one. Hold on, I want this to be that. What is this? Expelliarmus Confringo Incendio. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hello. Okay, well, I'm done learning now. I got a new spell, babe. The heck was that? What's this? What's that? Oh, it's daytime already? What do you want? Landa Proet. Okay, I'm gonna beat you up again. I don't really care, but let's do it anyway. Don't push me out of your way. Dang. I'ma go. Alright, Fluff. No worries. Thank you for dropping by. Take it easy. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you when I see you. See ya, buddy. Rip. Rip. I pulled too hard. Please. Yes, now we're both here. But yours is more in the open. Stop bodying me, dude. Okay, hold on. Watch this drift. Oh, rip. I did not think it would launch that far. Congrats. Let's do that again. Okay, alright. No, I'm trying to finish the rest of the game, honestly. Why is he trash talking, bro? Get out of here before I really school you, bro. The heck? Can next. How'd I get there? Oh, I'm choking. No, not there. You there you are. I'm not here. I'm busy, can't you see? Yes, let's go there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I wonder if I could buy the materials I need for a Thunder Brew instead of just having to do it myself. Oh, she made water out of her wand. It's a biting cabbage thing. What is happening? Why is everyone so happy-go-lucky? Do plants really, like, spark this much joy? Okay, sure. I have. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What does it do? Why? Why? Why does that matter at all? Why does that matter at all? Is that the same thing that I've been doing? Look at that flick of the wrist, that graceful wand movement. Okay, wait. Where is it? Wingardium Leviosa! Can imitate move objects, controls position with your movement, and use this to fine-tune its distance and rotation. Okay. How? Where is the spell? Is this it? Oh, it is this one. Oh, where do you want it, lady? Oh, you can set the levitation of it too. How high up can it go? Not bad. Hey, that's fun. Oh. What's this? Endurance potion. Not bad, baby. Okay, so it's better Levioso. You got more control and a lot more other things. What's this? Money? Okay. I was hoping for a Thunder Brew potion. I'll take Shrivel Shrooms, whatever they're called. Whatever. Alright, sick. Next quest. Cash this one in, cash that one in. Perfect. Madame Kagawa. Flying near the spires near Keenbridge Tower. Arresto Momentum. Okay, I need Thunder Brew potion. Who sells these things again? And how much money do I have? 800 gold. Okay, map. Wait, what's the quest that's happening right now? Oh, it's you. Okay. No, I want to do this one now. But this one, I need to go to the herb seller. Hogsmeade. Fresh produce, seeds, and fertilizer. Yes. Or you. I'll go to Pippin's first and then see if he has it. If he doesn't, if I can afford it. If I can't afford it, then I'll go talk to the other guy and see if I could make it. Because I already have all the other ingredients. I just need the one. Perfect. Perfect. Horklump. Ashwinder, Dugbug, Lacewing, Stench of the Dead, Spiderfang, Leech, Toadstool, Mongrel Fur, Thunderbrew. 1000. Don't cringe me like this. Don't I have an invisibility potion already? Okay, there we go. That one's done. Hello, Chafe. Yes, do you have... Increase your yield. Oh, you do have them. Yes. Fluxweed. Remove requirement items? I don't know what that means. Okay. Now I need to go to brew my own thing. So which means I need to go to the room of requirement. Which means I need to go to Hogwarts. What's this? Secret rooms. Yes. Room of requirement. Room of. Oh, it's Deke. What up, Deke? Potions, yes. There's Thunder Brew. I would like to make one Thunder Brew, please. A minute and a half. Alright, well, while this minute and a half happens, for some reason all my friends are deciding to play the Necess game right now, which is a bit of a buzzkill. They're playing games without me. Makes me sad. But anyway, they don't get to play Hogwarts Legacy. They get to play some weird pixelated game that no one knows about, that they paid money for. Psh, cringe. Cringe. We need weird donuts. We didn't do donuts. No donuts, because no parking lot. There we go. I've been trying to figure out how to do donuts in my car too, but I don't have an empty enough parking lot that's nearby that's not monitored. Like key point is not monitored, because there's a parking lot nearby. It's pretty big and pretty empty most of the time, but it definitely has like CCTV 24/7 all the time. So we really can't go around and just mess around there. So we just had to make do with a little bit of drifting, but it was still fun. It's definitely fun once you start moving and everything is like pretty straightforward. But once you sort of get stuck in a position where like you have to react quickly, pick up. Once you get stuck in a position where like you have to do something that you're not used to, all of a sudden it becomes very like counterintuitive. It's like when you're drifting or something and you're trying to like get out of a turn to move forward, you can't hit the brakes if you panic. You have to hit gas to get out of a drift. You have to hit gas to get out of a drift. You can't hit brakes. If you hit brakes, you'll just stop eventually, but you won't get out of a drift. You'll just stop in the middle. Hold on, any quests I need to go to? Let's go to this one. Maybe there's some enemies I could fight while I'm flying in that direction. What? Over here? Oh, you lady, you crazy lady. You crazy lady, you want me to go so far to fight, to throw things, to fly into balloons? You crazy lady. Why would you want me to go so far? This is why we're not fair in anything, bro. Huh? You know, this is not a bad spell. Hold on. This is not a bad spell. What the heck? It just does things? That's crazy. I did not think it did that. It actually lasts quite some time too. Like it's not just a one and done thing. You know, Professor Sharp, I'm trying to go to the rest of the thing. I'm trying to blow up. Not blow up, obviously, but like pop the balloons. That's what I meant. Pop the balloons, pop the balloon, pop, up there. Okay, it's weirdly out of the way. Oh wait, I forgot to change my game category. I don't think it matters too much, but gotta be honest. Can't be telling lies all the time, you know what I mean? Can't be telling lies at all. Shouldn't be telling lies at all. Is actually what I meant to say. I'm actually hoping next time for another snowstorm. Because then I could go actually drifting with the other car. The new one. Because that was drifting only with the old one. Because I didn't know how to drift before. Or I never tried, I guess. Would be a better thing to say. Oh, Merlin. It's you, my friend. Yeah, Merlin. Oh, what? Hold on. 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out. Philip Endo. What's this? What's that? Let's go down, baby. Come on, my friendly little balls. Get in your soup bowl. Is that it? No, there's more. Oh, there's one over there. But where do you come from? There's one over there. Okay, I found 3. Let's go up here. Yes, this way, please. Please don't fall. Thank you. That's 2. No way is the other one up there, dude, right? No way. Who's playing the violin? What is that? Oh, right here. What is this? For June, the patient's symptoms include pockmarked skin of greenish hue, sparks sneeze from the nostrils, and a green and purple rash between the toes. Textbook case of dragonpox, possibly lethal. I have prescribed a second dose of Gorsmore Cure, but it may not be sufficient. As such, I have further prescribed an elixir to induce euphoria to ease a patient's probable passing. Must sanitize my equipment, highly contagious. I'm just gonna take one of these real quick. Thank God they climb. Oh. Yeah? Okay. Okay. This is just a pain, honestly. It's not a puzzle. It's just finding things. I don't know where the violin's coming from. Hmm. Because I don't think this is normal music. Because I'm a big fan too. What is that? Oh, is it bandit camp? Yeah, see, as soon as I left that area, the piano stopped. Okay, where's next? I need to get to this thing. It's like somewhere near the end of this valley. Right here. Okay, let's just go this way. We use a Thunder Brew potion. We used. Then we gotta go with Sharp Stain to get. Not Flipendo. Defindo? Defindo! Yeah, I think this is the way I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna unlock all the spells. Or most of them. Where is this place? Here? Oh, this is so far, dude. This is so far. Gotta drive all the way over there? I'd rather just teleport and then fly. Oh, I'm already flying. Hee hee. Oh, up here. Nice. All that practice for years of academy training wasted. All that practice for nothing. Yeah. Easy new spell unlocked. Easy new spell unfreaking locked, baby. Unfreaking locked. Let's go. We're gonna go this way. Gotta go back to Kagawa. Why do they pronounce her name as Kagawa, by the way? Kagawa? Why do they pronounce it like that? Why is it not Kogawa? Okay, sorry. Got used to flying. Kogawa? Ko? Like there's a K. Lady, where is your light? Dear Madame Kagawa, marvelous news that you'll be joining the faculty of Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say your work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor. Though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an owl. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. Assignment's all finished. Thank you. What a Quidditch thing to say. What's a quaffle? What does that mean? Precision, accuracy, proficiency, quality, speed. Look at that. Confidence. Earth's momentum slows the motion of enemies and objects. The larger the target, the less effect the spell will have on it. Wow. Wait, what? If I Accio something, I can Leviosa it? Oh. Or is that just a bug in the game right now? I want to test it out. I'm finna test it out right now. Growing Heart of Flux Suite. Plus using simultaneously. Professor Sharp. Okay. Fluxweed. I don't know if I have Fluxweed. It's a bunch of random letters from nobodies. Fluxweed? Do I have Fluxweed? Winder, Dittany, Dugbog, Horklump, Lacewing, Stench, Spider, Moonstone, Mongrel, Mouseweed, Leech, Fluxweed. Okay. Well, at least I know how to get that done, is to just go buy some plants, some seeds, and then carry on my life. But in the meantime, let's go to Professor Sharp. Professor Sharp. Oh, bless me. Oh my god. Why are you sitting on the floor? Are you just watching this guy clean? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hello, buddy. I have. As always. Ha 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 ha. Could have gone worse. Sure. Oh. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm main character. I am a main character, so it does not matter. Oh, here we go. Of course. Oh. Oh. Diffindo can be dangerous. Please. Please. You know who I am? Objects and enemies from afar dealing considerable damage. Oh. Oh, it was a bug that time. For some reason, when they fly regularly. Okay, I feels like you don't want me to practice, but all right. It's a bit weird. Let's go buy fluxweed seeds. Chinese jumping cat, mandrake, and a venomous tentacle at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants? I should do magic neep. It will not help me through the assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Okay, how many of the damaging plants do I actually have right now? I have one. To this one, I need to go grow it somewhere, and then a mandrake as well. Okay. Just go unlock a bunch of spells. Okay, let's go to the seed guy. Let's go buy some fluxweed seeds, and then some seeds. Do I own? I think I own seeds for something else, for the other things. What are they called? For the venomous tentacula, the Chinese chomping cabbage, and the other thing. Why are there two icons on your head? Okay. Fluxweed, yes. Shrivel fig seed. Oh, these are permanent buys. Okay, let's sell some things while we're here. Okay. You can have that. You can have that. You can have both of these. Both of these. Okay. Now let's just buy this. 450? You're killing me here, man. Okay. You can have this. No, I forgot to buy the stuff. A stock shelf. Shut up, bruv. Hold on, let me equip my things and I'll get back to you. Gear, we come here and then we equip nothing. Okay, we come here and we could equip this. Ancient magic throw. And then we come here and then we equip this. And then we come here and we have no other option. And we come here and then we have no other option. And we come here and we got no other option. So now we come here and then we do this. And we come here and then we do... Where is it? No. No, what the heck? Where are my glasses? There we go. And then we sell the rest. Because I want the fertilizer. You can sell this. You can take that. Oh, I need the Chinese dumpling one. No. Hard troll. Hard troll. Okay, this one too. You've milked me dry, dude. I've got nothing else left. What? You know Clementine? Okay, let's go back to my room of requirement, plant some stuff. And if need be, put some more tables to plant some more stuff. Hey, Chief. Large plant. I need big plant size. How do I add something here again? No, I don't want ambience. I want to change the actual things. I forgot how to add things. How do you add things? Sure, but how do I add things? Oh wait, it's the other one. Okay. Herbology. What? With 5 small pots? I need big pots. What do I need? From tomes and scrolls. What's a tome and scroll? Okay, I gotta figure out how to get to tomes and scrolls. Is that a store? Let's see. No. Hogsmeade, maybe? Tomes and scrolls. Ollivanders, sporting goods. Tomes and scrolls! Yes. I got no money because I spent it all on seeds. Uh-oh. I'll still go hunt people down now? Just to get stuff? I guess I could go clear some side routes. Okay, we gotta take another left right here. Tomes and scrolls and tomes and scrolls and tomes and scrolls and... It's you. Hello. Did we talk? Oh, we did talk. Beast feeder. I thought that said breastfeeder. I was like, oh. Where were you? I don't know, beast feeder. Please make sure you're beasts. I have beasts. Toy box. Chopping station. So keep an eye on it. Dung composter. I use to create fertilizer that can be used to increase the yield of a seeded plant. Potting table with 2 large pots. 3,000? Well, a large pot. I need 1,000 for a large pot. Okay. Hopping pot. Bro, random selected potion. Okay. Medium pot 750. Okay. T-shaped potions? What's the difference? Medium potions, 1,000. Okay, not too sure. I need a lot of money. That's all I know. You were useless. Everything's too expensive in this godforsaken place. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's this place. Okay. This guy is way too okay with me just pulling up secret compartments he has. Oh, it's you. Cerduin's precarious cauldrons. This precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside Cerduin's advertises the shop's wares. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect. Just gonna take that real quick. Alright. Let's go do some quests, I guess, for some money. Because that's apparently all we can do. Since we can't grow anything. Let's go do this. Professor Fig! I'm coming for you! Where am I going? Oh, all the way up there? Ooh. Hee hee. Alright, time to start flying, I guess. All the way up, baby. All the way up. Up, 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 up. Just gonna go over this hill. What's that flying thing? Is that a book? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a hippogriff. Or something. Gotta be something cool. Otherwise, they wouldn't just put it out there. Oh, speaking of, well, I should probably collect a bunch of flu flames on the way there instead of just flying directly. Yeah, let's just take a detour this way. Into this town right here. Flu flame right here, baby. Oh, a bunch of side quests too. Don't know if I want side quests right now, but I really don't want to talk to you right now. I want to go continue some of the story. I just came here for a little drop. For a little bit of a check-in, if you know what I'm saying. Where is all the fire? Where did they put all the flu flames? Are there any more flu flames left in this world? Oh, there's one right here. ¿Dónde está the flu flame? Huh? Flu flame. What's that sound? Is this deadly? Indeed. Not enough. Oh, Amala. Oh, wait. It was enough. Wow. Oh, wait, what if it's... Hold on. Where's the other one? You. Okay, am I supposed to make it vanish? What up, Ice? Oh, did I bug it? Rip. No way, did I bug it? What does it want? Oh, I got money. What does it want? What does it want? What does it want from me? Oh, there it is. This is what I came here for anyway. I ain't coming for no Merlin's trial that I wasted my last thing on. Sad day. Wasted Merlin's trial. I was gonna try to make it so that, you know, I can make these trials done, but I guess they're locked behind some sort of getting the spells. All right, Mr. Fig, show up, please. What are you whispering, bro? It's like the break of dawn. Oh, the sun just got here. Oh no. Oh, we're fighting. Does it matter? Because we're here. Like what? Okay, go invisible then. Why is he walking like that? He's like jitter. Why does he cast Petrificus Totalis? This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy, significantly damage a stronger one. Okay. Petrificus Totalis. Assassino. I don't know if I could assassinate people. Why are we going down the middle? Oh, yes. And the scarf, thank you very much. Flawless. Absolutely flawless stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was fun. I liked this Assassin's Creed like thing. It was not bad. Let's show you what's in these huts. Nothing useful. Probably go into that tower. But first, we gotta clean them up. 30 gold? Come on, y'all do better. Why are y'all so poor? 58 gold. Bro, I had more than that. Okay, let's check in this hut. I don't think I need this anymore, but whatever. Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with names. What you find here could be the key to goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. What is the rightful place of goblin kind? Oh, well, that's not good. Who's hitting me? Oh, that guy. Gosh, that was so uncalled for. That was so mean. Dude just apparated out of nowhere and then started beating me up. That was so mean. Why would you do that? What a frackin' volley. We. Or not. What the heck? Let me just take this broom with me. Take this up. What does this say? Great, so nobody. Nobody is what I got from that. I thought it said Tarzan Blazer. I was like, wizards in a Tarzan Blazer? That sounds... Really? Oh? There's a narrator? Percival! What's that? Oh. Where are you looking, dog? I'm just looking at both of us at the same time. That was pretty easy. Oh, those guys. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Open sesame? Okay. Interesting. They got an inside man. That's crazy. Please, careful is my middle name. right after not. Can I just jump off? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Oh, wow. There's a load of nothing in here. The first trial. I forgot to switch to my combat one. Because that's all I gotta do. I just gotta beat up some knights all the time. Yes. This place looks kind of fancy. If I'm being completely honest. Oh, who's that? Is that someone? Or is that something? No, it's something. Okay, I'm gonna assume I can't just jump off into the abyss and make it. Oh, there's another. I mean, look around. We saw it build the bridge. Are we just gonna feign ignorance? Oh, a chest. Perfect casual uniform. Another chest. Oh, 59 gold. Very nice. Well, more gold, honestly, but we'll take it. You guys have just enough. Just. What the heck? There's another one? Hold on, there's a chest here. Is this a tunnel to somewhere? No. Let's go, baby. Let's start the trial. Bro, where am I? Why are there so many of these? And each one just looks so different. You're not gonna get up and start moving, are you? You wouldn't do that to me. Oh, it's an egg. Oh my god. Hold on. I need to pivot some spells. This is a disarm one. This is a split up one. And then let's do this one. Done. What? Oh, he was not ready for that. He was not ready for that. Thank you very much. This guy just waits here forever? Yeah, let's just pull one of them to me. Hmm. I don't want to go this way just yet. Is there anything over there? Hold on. I'm trying to get there. I can't fly either. Horrendous. Alright, whatever. Let's just get it over with. Was that a knight that just got spawned? Oh. I was never ready for that. That's what I'm saying. I'd go so far as to say they're making this impossible. Hmm. I'm supposed to move like this, man. I don't even know why I need that pedestal thing to move around. It was a waste of my time. Because of this? Because it's right here? Hold on, there's something over here. Nope, there isn't. That was a frickin' lie. There's one big portal now? Wait. Where's the floor? Where's the moving thing? What does this say? Okay. That's a bit weird. Am I supposed to be moved? Oh wait, what if I move? Does it not go through these things? What? Both sides. What sides? Okay, it opened up this area. Did it do something on that area? Okay, what does this area look like? So it's gonna open this area, and then did this area do anything? There's like a wall and a thing and a, let's see. Oh. I'm gonna bring you to this side. And once I bring you to this side, I gotta go back. Oh. You sneaky spaghetti. Like this. You spaghetti noodle fry. Yeah. You cross-dimensional. What? Why can't I go this way? Why can't I go this way? I wanna go there. Never lucky. Me neither. Oh, they're like... Anything here? No, it's just stairs and then they go down. Like a lot down. Wow. Wrong button. Done. Oh, why does Expelliarmus do so much damage? Oh, friendly fire is a thing. Oh. Okay. Ah. What the heck are you doing, bro? Get out of that. You're not repairing it, nothing. Okay, just gonna move on in life. Anything here? Yes, very much so. Something there. What about here? Nothing. Why were there guards here? Huh. Hmm. can't get up there. Okay, let's go this way. What's that? I'll be completely honest with you, Chief. I got no clue. Hey. Wigan Wild Potion. Wow. Very wiggly and winny. Alright, whatever. If you're gonna spawn something, spawn it, dude. Another Wigan Wild Potion? Well, that's good. That's convenient. I like Wigan Wild Potions. Oh, wrong button. Hold on, hold on. Why did that do so much more damage than I thought it would? Is that guy just stuck like that forever? That's convenient. Oh. Oh, big boss. Hold on, hold on. Is that damage? Not to show what that was all about. But that was uncalled for. Hey. It's phase 2. This is so convenient. Just put him in slow-mo. Oh, thank God I had the switch up. At 8 p.m., babe. Oh, that was slick. Am I a pro or what? Am I a pro or what? Yeah, that was actually a fun boss fight. That little mini game thing with the bubble. The bubble popping mini game. That was cute. I was pretty quick with it. Why are we doing this whole thing unnecessarily? Oh, is this him? Yeah, that's great and all, but let me just take this real quick. Wow, what a waste of my time. No treasure? Was there a big statue? Oh, he's crying. Men don't cry. Everybody knows that. Sis, homie's first message into the chat is a typo of sus. That's sus. Oh, story time. Alright, Percival, with this lady that you've put all your hope and faith in and are teaching ancient magic to. Oh, she's summoned. Thank you. She just builds things out of nowhere. Is this Merlin? That's such a weird detour to take from, like, class. What? She's like... Oh, that's the connection. How? Make him forget? Irrevocably. It is his pain to live with. That's a crazy line, though. It is not your pain to take. Oh, yeah? Oh, it's her. Is her dad still alive? The Dada professor. Oh. It's about to be some wild plot twist. Watch this garbage. You're gonna show up and her father's been happier than ever. Never been happier. Make sure I've explored this whole thing because I feel like I wasn't rewarded properly for my efforts fighting that huge boss for some reason. And now you have this huge tree figure of yourself and I don't. I got robbed. I got robbed. I got robbed. I got robbed. Nothing. It was a cool battle, but nothing? Come on. You gave me like a scarf that wasn't even good for me. Let's put on some things. Inventory? No. Are you better? Don't know what that is. Okay. What about you? Are you better? No. No. Great. All right. Anyone else? No. What about you? Anything? Oh, you're better. Oh, it's like a snake scarf. Okay, and then you. Oh, you're better. Wow. Very cool. Very, very nice. All right, let's talk. Percival Rackham, speak with me. I permit it. Oh, Rookwood. C'est moi. I've seen you before. Yeah. I have. I have. Oh. Put it in my pocket. Oh. Okay. So are they like alive, or are they just like not there, but they're there? Like, what's this idea? What's this painting stuff? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now what? What the heck's a Victor? Can we not ask paintings about history stuff? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So these are like emotion magic? Is that how Ranrock is controlling all these ogres? So is Deke not a goblin? Dang, okay. Oh. What's up, Chief? Hmm. Hmm. I have no idea what that meant. Not in the slightest. What swirlies is he talking about? Achievement was called That's a Keeper? Alright. Hey! Here's a very pretty painting. Oh. Just got up fully clothed. Let's go. You know, read mail. Anything cool? We're in Depulso. Defendo. Glacius. Arresta Momentum. Okay, defensive spell. Says you can. Okay, I've talked to you already. Okay, done that. Done that. Well, whatever. I'm sure someone's gonna talk to me if they need to talk to me. I don't have to check all this mail. Percival Rackham's trial has been completed. Huzzah! Whoa! What the heck? Okay. That's crazy. How much money do I have? 500 gold? That's all I gotta. I'm gonna go farm the living daylights out of like whatever exists in this world, dude. Watch this. World map. Gotta go make some money. Yeah, we gotta go here. There was a bunch of side quests there. I'm sure those will give us something. Maybe some money, maybe not some money. I need to plant some plants. Gather some seeds. Wait, hold on. Can I go plant them inside the dude thingamabob? That room in Hogwarts? Just so unintuitive. What is this? Beast class and caretaker. Okay, that sounds like garbage. I don't want a beast. Astronomy, the Great Hall, the library, astronomy, bell tower. I need to know where the plants are. The south wing, the grand staircase. Is it any of these? Charms, astronomy, figs, the Dada, the Dada tower, disfiguration, classroom, west tower, bell tower, central hall, divination, potions, library, greenhouses. Yes, I'm trying to go to greenhouses. Let's see if I could plant some pots there. Plant some plants, pot some plants. So I don't have to go and buy an actual medium-sized pot so I could do this stupid quest. I don't care, yeah. Okay, can I plant stuff here or is this the only pot? Hello, lady. One of your time? Perfect. Sure, I guess I'll get to know you. Man, I just want to know if I could get a medium-sized pot. Oh, you are wearing green. What? Did he die to plants? Ooh. Marvelous. Wow. Oh, she's got jokes. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Shouldn't have done that, buddy. Shouldn't have done that. That's almost comical. Okay, don't laugh. That was a bad decision. Okay, come on. It's got to be that one. No way homie got beat up by all the plants. Sorry for the former professor. I'm glad things worked out as they did. Can I get a medium plant pot? Stop drinking tea. I need a medium potted. I need a medium potted plant. Man, I can't do this no more. Okay, you can stay there. Bro, I need a medium potted plant. Can I borrow one? Does that exist? Am I doomed, cursed to be able to have to build one myself? Ah. I can't just... Why'd I have to pay money to apparate something to existence? I'm literally a fragging wizard. Can't I just... Whatever the heck that spell is called. What's it called? Evanesco. Nope, not that one. The conjuring spell. I can't catch conjuring spell one of these. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me just collect a bunch of these while we... Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh. Are you gonna open up your eyes and do that stupid thing that you do? You probably are. No, you're not. Face item. I just want a medium pot to put all my things in. Hidden herbology corridor. What does this take me again? I forgot where this took me. Oh, it was here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I put plants here? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this hallway, I'm gonna be completely honest. Alright, well, let's just dip. I don't need to be here. I thought there was gonna be something else in here, but I don't need to be there at all. It just sounds creepy, if I'm being completely honest. I could really use a little bit of something else, I don't know. I just want more money. I need a medium pot. I need a medium size pot. Is that too much to ask for? Clearly it is, because if it wasn't that hard to ask for, then I'd have one by now. What about down here? Let's start stealing people's plants. What's down here? Oh. Oh, it's you. You have money. Spit it out. Exactly. You've got money. Okay, what are we at right now? Like 1,000 gold? That's enough for a medium pot. But I need a large pot, actually. Which is 1,500, I believe. Right? 1,000. I need 500 more gold. I need one more of those stupid chests. And those little invisible chest thingies. Okay, that's the hidden room or whatever. Just go this way. And into Hogwarts. Can I get the unlocking one? I'm tired of all these doors being locked on me. I feel like I'm just not able to play the game because you've locked me out of all this content. Just gonna gaslight developers into giving me a low more a bit earlier. I'm about to beat you up, buddy. Okay, let's just leave. Oh, have I been here before? Let's do this one. It's what? Oh. Can we do the other ones on the other side too? Does that do anything? Okay, that's in. That's in. Oh, wait. There's numbers. 1. This is like 4. Maybe that's 2. Not entirely sure. What do these say? Oh, it says 3. What the heck? This is 3. This is 1. Okay. This is 4. Two. Oh, wait, here we go. Triangle thing is, okay, so 1 is that one over there. Okay, these two here are 2 and 4. Why did I have this right? And this is 2. And then triangle, the target is 3, the other is 1. And this one is 1. Whoa. Why'd that camera move so fast? Did someone just fall in? Mind the underground. Oh. I'm walking. Oh. No. Oh, a head item. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, well, that was cool. Let's go back up to never speak of this again and never do anything with it again. Alright, moving on. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, those weird ones, right? Those weird chests that give like 500 gold each. Just need a few more. Viaduct Courtyard. Interesting. New areas. New areas. Is he flying? With a hat on? Is his neck okay? That can't be good for you. Let's just go down. Okay. Just not gonna do it. That's alright. Where am I going? I'm going so far down. I feel like this is not gonna be worth it. Whatever. As long as I get some money out of this, honestly, it'll be worth it. But if I don't get some money out of this, I don't know what else could be worth it. There's not much else, honestly. Boathouse. Okay, I want some random boathouse. Thank you. Gray nightcap. Wow, I couldn't think of anything I want less in my life. Let's see, the boat. Black Lake. The Black Lake or Great Lake, the sitting headmaster vainly prefers the prior, is an expanse of fresh water south of the castle. The lake's murky depths are home to merpeople, grindylows, and other magical aquatic beasts and beings, including the giant squid. Surprisingly friendly cephalopod with a fondness for toast. Dang. How did they get that? Because you keep complaining. How about you just go learn now? We tried that one. Landing is unavailable right now. I'm a wizard. I could land wherever I want. It's the whole point of being a wizard. If I can't land where I want, why? Why would I be a wizard? Am I on Hogwarts technically or no? I don't think so. What's this? Oh, yo. Don't like that. Is the same thing? No. No. Oh, what's this? Hospital wing and faculty tower. Let's go there. Let's go just explore the rest of the Flu Flames because why not? I wish those gave money or XP. Like Genshin Impact gives like XP for finding the little waypoints. I wish these things gave XP as well. Open up, open up. Yeah. I just hope it's not behind like a locked wall for some reason. ¿Dónde está aquí? What? What the heck? Okay, whatever. Let's just go. Let's just keep going up, I guess. I don't know. Why is this arrow being weird? Fat lady portrait. The portrait of Griffith guards the Gryffindor common room, requiring a pass from any who wish to enter. She and her friend Violet are known to wander among the other portraits, practically helping themselves to vast vats of wine therein. Where is this thing? How's it always just right above me? Okay, I'm confused now. I'm just gonna go down. Go down again. I don't think this thing understands what I want to do. Or maybe it does. Maybe it was just tweaking out before. Maybe I'm... See? This thing doesn't know what's going on. This ain't my fault. I'm supposed to get up there. Okay, where was this weird frog? Maybe this frog was my solution. No, you weren't my solution. Just bring it back out, bring it back. Yep, thank you. Okay, let's go down and around there and then up this side. All right. That's what this thing says. We'll just follow what this thing says. So it's saying to go around this way, all the way to the end here. And then what? Now that I'm here. To take a left before I leave. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't understand what this thing wants. And you go up like one floor and then around. Okay, if I cross... Where are you telling me to go? This thing says go up one, cross it. Yeah, this thing is just in the air. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting to the hospital wing. How the heck am I supposed to get to the hospital wing? Am I supposed to die? Maybe I should die. Maybe that's the trick. BRB dying real quick. Let's get to the faculty wing, I guess. Catch that one in real quick. This one seems a bit more straightforward. I love Foo Flame. I was right here. Honeyduke's passageway, hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch, is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeyduke's. It can only be accessed using a particular charm. Honeyduke's Techmukes. Thank you. I've been looking everywhere for this thing. Maybe this is the reason why I was confused. Oh, you. No way, all the way back there. Oh my god, come on. How the heck did I find you? Did I open you already? No! Okay, I remember this. 1 question mark. This says 4 plus 0, 1, 2, 6. I need 0, which is the stupid owl looking thing. Yes. Where's the other one? Where's your other friend? Hey, let me just pop this real quick. Need to find the other one too. I pressed value, but it didn't show it to me immediately. So I gotta go like find it somewhere else. Thank you. Oh, it's down there. Okay. What do I need? 5, 1. I need, that's 6. I need 5. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5-legged thingy. I don't know what it's called. There it is. You, thank you. Now we go back. I'll take you on the way as well. Hogwarts architect. So shown here, surrounded by the 4 house mascots, designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan. So it was a Ravenclaw that did this. Easy peasy bo breezy. Open this page up. What a useless door or room. But what does this guy teach me? What's he gonna teach me? About something I should find me a reception. I'll talk to Gladwin Moon. I don't want to talk to you. I need to find the other house. The other room or whatever. Okay, that's that one. That one we said I need to die for. Okay, and then you. Great Hall. Oh, I get gold! Hold up. Hold the frickin' phone a little bit. Hold on, let me find the other staircases real quick. The heck? Is this another staircase to somewhere? Not entirely sure. Let's just keep going down. We'll find something cool. What is this staircase? Oh, this goes on forever. But I know there's something here. Yeah. Hold on, I'm exploring the rest of this place. Wow. I gotta go up? Yes! Money, 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 money. Dollar, dollar. I got that money, baby. What's up here? No, go back in. Go back in. No, we go back in. We don't like this. Oh. Come on, I saw it. Kelpie statue. This Kelpie is shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. A Kelpie. What's the other one? Oh, I gotta go up and out and all the way around. Yikers. Alright, I guess let's just do it. At this point, let's just do it. So it's gotta be the most... I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be like, oh, why didn't you take this little road on the side here to get there? You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna punch a hole through the wall. Because it makes no sense for it to like auto track me like this. For me to get there, bro. I literally see it. What is this pathing? Dude, whoever built Hogwarts needs to get their plans rechecked and re-engineered because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What the heck is that? Oh, that's why. Can I touch it? Okay, maybe not. What the heck? You really just need the one? Who keeps whispering? What's over here? And then we're gonna go find Weasley for the conjuring spell and some money. Because I am in dire need of it. Watch her give me like 50 gold at the end of it, man. Watch this garbage. Landing is unavailable. Landing is unavailable. There's a floor for a reason. What do you mean unavailable? Make it available. Oh, hello. This is awkward. Thank you. Man, this game, man. For a very thoroughly designed game. It's not doing too hot. I might hear like quadruple tasking. Just happened to be that they're all on the same spot. I'm almost done with these stupid little like Dedelian keys. Oh yes, the level 1 unlock. Oh, that sounds like a plan for another time. Gareth Weasley. How do you hear him? What does that mean? Shouldn't you be studying? Wow, okay. Oh no, not Matilda. Secret passage. Okay. I was there. Can someone buy them for you? Okie doke. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's do it, baby. I don't want to wait. Wasn't it this one? Descendium. And then just sit behind it, quick. Nobody look. Nobody look. I'm descending in him. I'm descending in him. Definitely not little old me. What's this? Oh. Oh, fixing. Why didn't you just say so? Why didn't you just say so? I've got just a spell to undo years and years and years of damage, and a flick of the wrist. Look, a whole floor came back. I says I done the trick. Shut up, bruv. I mean, done the trick. This is thievery. This is outright stealing. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff. No. Yes, one of y'all. Wait, what? Get rid of it. Be worth it, be worth it, be worth it, be worth it. Oh, you are. Let's go. I just sit invisibly in my little thing. Loyal and kind cloak? Never heard of the guy. This is true. This is true. So far, it's doing pretty well. It's surprising me. There's always something to explore. I don't think I should have done that. Feels like there's something here. Okay, it's not that serious. You don't need to blow it up like that. Roro? I'm gonna open this chest real quick since I'm here anyway. These darn gear slots. Merlin! I need more slots. Brush the wool cape. Okay, it's not that serious. You're being super dramatic. Very dramatic. This is back where I was. Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay. Okay. I can't move it at all. Okay, it's just up and down. What does it want from me? Should I equip the actual spell? What about the other one? Okay. So that one gets it to levitate on its own. The Levios Wingardium gives me more control. Interesting. Wow. Just like that, huh? Reparo Levioso, baby. What was that dive? Why did I dive like that? Oh, little froggy woggies. Alright, okay, alright. It's really not that serious. It's really not that serious, my guy. Okay, that worked. Not entirely sure why the aggro didn't switch the first time when I wanted to do that, but hey, you know, not everything is perfect. There was just one swampy. Where am I? I can't open the map. Okay, that's nice. They're just gonna hide behind it. Convenient excuse. Just... No. Get rid of you. You're probably useless, but I'll hold on for a second. You. You're all probably useless, but I'll hold on for a little bit longer. And you gotta go. Wait, did I get rid of it? No, I didn't. Because it always slows down the very last second. Alright, let's just keep going. Got some random robes. Where is Honeydukes anyway? What is that? Am I on Hogsmeade yet? Is that what Honeydukes is? Well, I just gotta toss some things out. Gotta toss some things out first. For nothing. Where is Hogsmeade? Oh, this is Hogsmeade. Honeydukes, I mean. Oh. Nope. Oh, whatever, let's just leave. Only way in is through the witch passage, only way out is through the witch passage, according to him. Alright, let's just leave. Assuming I don't get ganked and ambushed at the same time by a bunch of spiders because there's a bunch of spider webs here. We should be fine. This way, yep, keep going, keep going. Come on there, Chief. Then hard right. And we're scot-free, baby. We're scot-free. Oh, we gotta get in the elevator, right. And we just sit invisibly, no one will know we're here. Not even one person will realize we're here. No one will know. Schnicke, schnicke. Just kidding. There's no such thing as CCTV cameras in this day and age. There's worse. We've got talking walls and stuff. I don't know. You gotta run this way. I gotta go talk to him. Not you. You don't give me nothing useful. You give me like beasts or whatever. What kind of useless item is that? Here you go, Mr. Weasley. All yours for a fee. Exactly. Got me myself some money. Yeah, okay, where's my money? $300 gold? I'm rich. Okay, I need to go to Hogsmeade. Who gives me the plants? Oh no, it was someone here. It was tomes and scrolls. You gave me them stuff. You gave me them things. I need to know why. I need to know why. What are you talking about, lady? I'm here to get my large pot plant. I mean, my large pot. Come on, bud. Yes, yes. Give me large pot. Medium potions. Yo, what up, chicken and rice? Long time no see. How you doing, amigo? What is up? What is up? Okay. I need 2 large pots. No, I need 1 large pot. And then this is, yes, large pot. 2 medium? No, I want 1 medium. How you doing, chicken and rice? What is up with you these days? I'm good and you? I'm doing alright, dude. It snowed a lot today. So there was like a lot of snow outside, a little bit of a snowstorm. So my friend came over and we took our cars and started drifting outside. Woo! Obviously be careful if you're gonna do it. Don't do it unless you know what you're doing. All that disclaimer and safety stuff. I'm just excited to finally get... finally got medium-sized pot, plant, whatever. I usually don't like snow. But honestly, for this kind of stupid fun, I'm all for it, baby. I'm all for it. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Plant the stupid fligsweed plants, whatever they're called. And then and then see what happens. Okay, it's this one. Yesterday it snowed very much here. Yeah, it's so weird. Like it will just stay quiet for a little bit, but then it will just happen again, and it's like, what happened? What did we miss? Book stand, wall hangings. This is what I want, baby. This is what I want right here. Yes. Botanical medium. No, wait, how do you rotate? No. I just woke up. Nice. Okay, I think we just gotta put it down. Okay, now I need to put down a large one. Right in the middle. $640? Yeah, forget that you always wake up so early. Which is good, it's healthy. But it always just shocks me. I'm never ready for someone to just wake up that early. Okay, you can sit right here. We can stop potting things now. Large plant. Put some fluxweed. Woo! And then for you, let's put some Chinese chomping. What do you... Wait. I need to buy this thing, and I need to buy these things. But for now, we can plant you. It's the new Fortnite season. Did you get the battle pass? Did you get the new battle pass? Or do you not get battle passes? Okay, so this thing's at 15 minutes. Which means I need to get more money. Okay. You actually hopped in at the time when I was about to call it. Because I just bought all these things and I got to put them down. I get to plant all these plants. And then I need more money to go buy more seeds. And because I'm trying to do this quest right here. This one right here. Grow and harvest fluxweed. I'm growing right now. And acquire all 3 combat plants and use simultaneously. So I have 1, 2. I have chomping. I have venomous tentacula. And then I need the last one, which is a mandrake. Which I think I need to grow. So I gotta go back to the thing to... So I need to go back to... the plant guy? Let's see. Hogsmeade map. Right here. We go to the seeds guy and we're like, hey, can I get some mandrake seeds? Y'all got some mandrake seeds up in here? No, wait, it's not this guy. It's Deathcap. This guy up here. You don't have a thing near you? No, dude. No, dude. I'm going to get 300 free V-Bucks in the Battle Pass, so I will buy Battle Pass, but I have 850 and I need 950. Hey, that's 200 free V-Bucks that you could use for the next time. Okay, which way am I going? Okay, just left across the bridge. Wait, hold on. Pet the kitty. Yeah, pet the weird looking kitty. Why are they like abnormally sized? Okay, we don't have time to be skipping stones. We gotta get to the thing. Is this the right way? Yes. Why is everything shaking? Oh, because of this big mill? Wait. Hold on, did I leave? I took the wrong way. I took the wrong route. I should have stayed left. Okay, taking that staircase. Why is it just out of Hogsmeade? On the outskirts of it. Alright, lady. I'm here to speak. Yes, I need this thing. Thank you very much. This large tree with the winding branches supports a shop, dogweed, dog bag, whatever it's called. Dog bag. Yeah, I need both of these actually. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, I could just... Yeah. That's... So glad you noticed. I'm doing work out here. Saying for free, you know what I'm saying, lady? In fact, I'm selling these items to you. For one reason only. I forgot to buy the stuff. Okay, let's buy this. And then I need to buy these later. Okay, do I have all of them? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I need to finish off that quest because that quest is just a pain. Or at least the part of the quest that I can do, which is acquire all the common plants and use them simultaneously for Filipendo. Alright. Take one of those. Do I have to be on animals? Or what's it called? Not animals, the other one. Monsters. Enemies. Or can I just use them? How is she staying between two, like, abandoned? Thank you. Hey, I got a thing. Okay, now let's... we need to find a place to kill some enemies. Oh, there we go. Beat this guy up. Where's the other one? Yeah, beat this one up too. Perfect. Hey, baby, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that's that quest. Part of that quest done. And I need to go and harvest the fluxweed at some point. What is this? Trolley bogey? Troll bogies? The pulso and levitated enemy. So you collect pearl bogies. So I'll need to defeat a troll to complete our assignment. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment. I need to find a troll. What's to find a troll, man? Okay. Let me just clear up some things real quick. Challenges. Got some of these exclamation marks. Done. Thank you very much. And this one. And lastly, this one. Thank you. And then what else? We have collections. Where are they? Oh, it's you. Okay, done. And you. Oh, there's more. Oh, down here. Ooh. Okay, there's no more. And then there's you. Oh, there's more. Just trying to clear up any of these things. Oh, there's more down there. Wasn't down there. Okay. 15 out of 16. Oh, what's this? Ingredients. Plants, forgeable ingredients. Okay, what am I missing? Troll bogies. So I'm missing troll bogies. Okay. And then lastly, brooms. Okay. All right. And then next gear. Oh yeah, we have this stuff. Not like this. And then you. Nothing new. And then inventory. We come here. Okay, cool. You come here. Cool. We come here. Great. And lastly, talents. We have a bunch of talents. We're not going to cash in just yet. You got 16 points. I got to figure out what we want to do with these points, and then we'll figure it out at some point. The heck was that sound? What's this? Ash wonder eggs. What's this? Give me the eggs. What this thing? All right. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Let me pop up some música. Yeah. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Play this. All right, ladies and gents, thanks so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it, as always. Whoa, everything just froze. Okay. As always, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. It's always fun hanging out, playing some games. You know what I'm saying? I am 15 hours into this game, and apparently this game goes on for like 30 something hours. So hopefully just around the halfway point. We'll see how it goes. I think what I want to do is unlock all the spells and then just speed run the rest of the game. You know what I mean? I think that's what I want to do from now on. That's going to be the game plan. So hopefully we're going to see some progress soon. I'm nearing the end of all these stupid side quest spell thingies. And then eventually we'll just finish off the game. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like there's much left. We'll get the final trial. And then we're going to get, I'm assuming, the final boss of some sort. So it's going to be like, yeah, halfway point, I think makes sense. Maybe like 70% of the way through. Anyway, y'all, thank you for being here tonight. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me. And, you know, if I don't see you guys on Monday or Wednesday or Friday, then I'll see you when I see you. As always, take it easy, y'all. Peace.